Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. G'day, mates. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Quack and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, have you got a good read on his lie?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. He's currently in a tie for third here. The second hole at Playa, Saona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left. Just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this one. It's looking like a 230-yarder.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Oh, I like the pace on this putt. Good speed about it. Look at this. Will it get there? Oh, that's so cruel. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The third hole at Playa Saona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Going with the 7. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? This one's for bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Rich, the 4th hole is a beauty. A short par 4 where there's so many options.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
That was pummeled. Great drive. This putt is for a share of 2nd. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And it's a 1-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Well, the 5th hole at Playa Saona is every bit of a par 4 as you're ever going to see.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. I think he's pulled this one. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 6th hole at Playa Saona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your 2nd shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Sit down. Sit. That one's just going to catch the light rough. And now let's take a look at Lydia Ko, our player currently in 2nd, making a really great shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. That'll work there. sitting at -1. Good shot there. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Currently 1 under for the round. And as we get to the 7th at Playa Saona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
From about 100 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. As we head to the 8th at Playa Saona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 8th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
A par putt on the table. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, we're on the 9th tee here at Playa Saona.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance, very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just one stroke back in this tournament.
All right, clubbing up.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Three feet to go here to the hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, as we make the turn at Playa Saona, we get straight back into it with a pretty strong par 4.
Yeah, right back into the ocean we go. It's such a picturesque scene. Sometimes you forget how difficult this second shot can be to find the green with massive runoff areas to the left and long right.
Oh, that was pure. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 6th.
And back to the course with the live action. Taking aim from about 170 yards. And only one off the pace here. Going with the 7.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
This now, his 3rd shot. And just one shot off the lead. And this one is for his par. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
Good speed. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. The 11th hole at Playa Saona is a par 4 that perhaps requires not your biggest drive.
Take the big stick out of your hand. Just play for position, avoiding that bunker and the water down the left-hand side. Difficulty with the second shot is this green's got an infinite edge look. It's really difficult to judge the distance as it looks so much longer than it truly plays.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Well played, mate. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Currently 1 under for the day. Yes, the 12th hole at Playa Saona, Rich, is just another stunner.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, nicely played. "20 feet to the hole." Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. Time to pick up our coverage out at the 4th. Always a thrill to catch up with what Justin Thomas is doing. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. 2 wins so far this season. This is a lengthy putt here. Well, that looked like a confident stroke. You've got to like the look of this. Take it. Take it.
Oh, no!
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 13th hole at Playa Saona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
33 feet is what this one is looking like.
Ooh, watch this one break. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Time to resume the play at the 10th hole.
And from here, it's about 180 yards to the pin.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now 4 back after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
That's a good-looking shot there. And now we head to the 7th, where this happened just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
This was his third.
His second shot here. 4 shots behind our leader. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
This one has eyes for the hole. That's a good one to hole. Always a bonus when you're off the green. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 16th hole, we turn away from the ocean, Rich, and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Atta boy, good shot. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 16th. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That's disappointing.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Nice stroke. That's a good putt to make, that one. He currently has a share of 6th position here.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waste bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace.
That one's headed right and staying right.
That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. That always looked wet, didn't it? Sitting at 2 under. This is a triple bogey attempt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
So close. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
And as you step on the 18th tee at Playa, Saona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Going with the 5-wood. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Starting this one out on a pretty big line.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And his round will conclude with a par today. Well, Rich, that round reminded me of that old adage, early ripe, early rotten.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, well, he was born in the penthouse but ended up in the outhouse by the end of his life.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.